Hello again. Let's continue what we started. In the last part, we explored a hidden gem on the coast of the Bay of Bengal. Bankiput Beach, not too crowded, not yet discovered. A place where the sea breathes quietly and time walks slower. After a few unplanned nuisances on the way, we left Bankiput at dusk with sand in our shoes and fog in our thoughts. We didn't have a hotel booked. The sky hadn't darkened fully. Blue hour was quietly slipping in, that in-between moment when the world looks like it's painted in memory. So we decided to stop at Mandarmani, another beach, but with a different story. As we entered, the trees stood bent with years of sea wind. Fishing boats lay still on the ground like sleeping animals. A lone man stood beside a boat, hands behind his back, watching something only he could see. Maybe he was waiting for the tide. Maybe he was just part of the beach now. We kept walking. Since the light had dropped quite a bit, I switched to my A7S III, a camera that handles low light like a dream. Even at high ISO, it still gives a clean image, which makes it perfect for moments like this. We didn't have much time to spend here. The sky was getting darker, not because of the setting sun, but because of the clouds. It was overcast, and we didn't want to be caught at the shore if a storm rolled in. Stormy seas have their own kind of beauty, wild, unpredictable, but today wasn't the day for that. This part of the beach felt oddly calm. Not too many people around. Some were playing cricket, others were with their families. A few just sat still, soaking in the breeze. And then, as always, there were the outliers zipping through the beach on bikes, breaking the quiet with roaring engines, slicing through the calm like they were running from something. Still, the beach held its mood, gentle, muted, as if it knew we were just passing through. There's a small thing to notice here, easy to miss if you're not looking. Crabs, lots of them. At first, the beach looks oddly red in patches, like someone scattered red glitter across the sand. But if you watch closely, you'll see it's moving. Tiny red crabs, hundreds of them crawling, disappearing, reappearing. The moment they sense movement, they vanish. We stood there, not speaking, just letting the sea do what it does best, exist. The wind brushed past like a whisper. Waves rolled in, slow and steady. And in that moment, I could feel it. The salt of the sound. It's hard to explain. It's not just what you hear, it's what you feel between the silence, the weight of the air, the memory in the wind, the kind of calm that stays with you long after you've left. Maybe that's why we kept standing there, hands in pockets, breathing in the sea, listening to its quiet sermon. I didn't want to speak much. The ocean doesn't need commentary. It just wants you to stand there and listen. There's a strange feeling that comes over you in that silence, not from the ears, but from the mind. If you're still enough, you can sense it. The blue hour quietly faded into gray. Lights began to blink in the far distance, but we stayed just a little longer, letting the sea remind us, peace doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just waits.